Today, we're rebuilding the 7 seconds or less Steve Nash-led Phoenix Suns, and the Supersonics are coming into the league, so we got to protect some players, and the rest, we could just let them walk. Let me present to you Steve Nash first. 2-time MVP with the Phoenix Suns in his time here, and yeah, just overall a great run with the Phoenix Suns. Arguably one of the best players to never win a championship. You could put other players up there, but Steve Nash is for sure there. We also have Amari Stoudemire, Sean Marion, Joe Johnson, Quentin Richardson, Leandro Barbosa. I haven't heard his name in a while. Man, I remember watching him play in, obviously these things are all going to be a little skewed, but I remember watching him play in Golden State. That was a fun time with him, Sean Livingston, Iggy, David West. That was a fun team to watch too. Oh, sorry, not the Supersonics, the Bobcats. The Bobcats are in the league. I think my game is glitched. I can't. And look, I'm pressing triangle right now. Next selection, nothing's happening. I'm pressing square to sim the draft. Are you sure? Yes. Nothing's happening. I stop it. Nothing's happening. View roster. Just bring us to our roster. I don't know what's happening here. This game, we're starting off strong, guys. Starting off strong. Okay, we managed to find a roster that works and we could actually start the season. And honestly, it looks better. Steve Nash, you see his actual image there. Amari Stoudemire, same thing. Sean Marion, Barbosa, same stuff. I don't think Barbosa was an 85 overall, if I'm being honest. But who are we to complain? Also, one thing to clarify is that we're in the 2002-2003 NBA season. As you can see in the top right corner, it says 2002. So it's technically LeBron James and all those players are not supposed to be in the league. But if you go to the Cavs, you see LeBron James here. It's just because we have to start in the Kobe era and then load it in a roster that's 2005 to 2006. So in the upcoming draft class, we have, I believe this is the 2006 draft class with Brandon Roy, Lowry, Rondo, Aldridge, Rudy Gay, and etc. Now, back to the Suns. We have Steve Nash at the 99, Leandro Barbosa 85, Sean Marion 94, Stoudemire 96, Boris Diaz 75, Raja Bell off our bench. We have Eddie House, James Jones, Kurt Thomas. I do want to upgrade our bench and maybe get a better center. I do like everyone else on the team. Leandro Barbosa, I kind of got to see how he plays because honestly he's not really an 85 overall, so it could be a little skewed. We also don't have much to trade other than Raja Bell, so honestly we'll make him into a small forward. We all know small forwards is like a cheat code in 2K. Yeah, it goes up to an 82 overall. Awesome. And also actually we'll make Eddie House into a small forward 81, Kurt Thomas 78, Andre Barnett 73, and Dijon Thompson is a 72. Objective right now is to just, we have the 2000 Lakers pick. I don't think it's gonna be good. The game just crashed. What the hell? Okay, so let's see if we can't do any trades or if we can't trade first round picks. That's what I'm trying to see right here. Trade finder, we'll just throw in Raja Bell and Eddie House. Okay, so we could do trades. Maybe not first round picks. I don't know. So maybe it's just first round picks or whatever. Maybe it's just picks that we can't trade. We'll try this Phoenix pick. Okay, I think it just might be trades. We can't, or picks. We can't just trade picks. Okay, I want to try doing one more thing, and if it doesn't work, then we'll just have to rebuild with no picks. Let's try trading for a first round pick. Supersonics 2008. Okay, so we could trade for first round picks, and if they want a first round pick or a second round pick in return, then we could do it. Okay, I almost clicked on one of our first round picks. Oh my god, that would have been not good. We could definitely still rebuild this team. It's just going to be unfortunate that we can't control the picks we want to do. Actually, one more thing I want to see. If we propose our own trade, let's just say Steve Nash and a first round pick. Okay, so it looks like we could throw in our own first round picks, just not in the trade finder. So we're looking okay. We're not looking so bad after all. We could carry on with the video. Anyways, Raja Bell, Kurt Thomas, those two players. Can we get like a nice backup something? I'm not a fan of most of these trades, if I'm being honest with you guys. Maybe we would just do, because we really need a center, man. I'm gonna be honest, we really need a center. We're gonna trade for Jameer Nelson. We could flip him to a small forward and we'll be looking all right. At a small forward, he's an 80 overall. Literally a free 80 overall, just off of switching him to a small forward. We're gonna trade for a young Kendrick Perkins. Yeah, young Kendrick Perkins. How many years does he have? He has a 1+ team option. Hopefully he's gonna want to resign with us. We'll trade for him. And now we have Kendrick Perkins starting. We still have Raja Bell, Eddie House, Boris Diaw, Mark Blount. I do want to upgrade our bench a little bit, and I think we're dandy. I think we'll be fine to start similar to the trade deadline at least. Now we just have a buttload of centers, so just flip these two guys. Get out of here. Jose Calderon. I like that. Jose could definitely facilitate off our bench. It's literally a great value Steve Nash. I'm not complaining with that at all. Kyle Korver would be perfect with this team. 7 seconds or less, and you get Kyle Korver to just absolutely beam it for you. I really like that. Kyle Korver, 6'7", sharpshooter. It doesn't get better than that. I want to make sure he absolutely gets a bunch of PT because I do want to progress him. Boris Diaw, Jose Calderon, Eddie House. We'll take away some of your minutes, give him 12 minutes. Even though he's a 74 overall, he got that absolute yop on him, and I'm happy with that. Team's looking good. I think we're ready to start simulating. Go ahead straight to the trade deadline. Oh boy, okay. I gotta stop it a little premature. We're 13-18. This team is horrible. Horrible. One of the worst teams in the league. It doesn't help that we can't trade any picks too. This is not good. How are our star players playing? Steve Nash, 18 points, 9.5 assists, 2 steals, base or 1.5 steals. I thought it was 1.8. Efficiency, not that good. Honestly, really not that good. Amari Stoudemire, 19.3, 13 rebounds. Sean Marion, playing pretty good. He's shooting it absolutely insane. Leandro Barbosa, 12 points. Yeah, we're going to have to flip Leandro Barbosa. I think we flip him. He probably has a decent amount of value. Raja Bell is playing better than Barbosa. Eddie House playing all right. Kendrick Perkins playing pretty decent. 50% from the field is a little iffy though. Jose Calderon off our bench, 6 and 4. Boris Dia, yeah, he's gonna be traded to Kyle Korver. Honestly, I want to develop Kyle Korver, so he's not getting traded. But Mr. Barbosa goes up to an 86 at small forward, perfect. So we could do him, Raja Bell, and unfortunately no picks at all. I'm down to do this here. Mike Bibby, backup guard, or even backup guard, and Kevin Martin. I'm happy with this. Welcome to the team. And then just like that, we do find our replacement shooting guard right away. Okay, so after that trade, we have Steve Nash, Kevin Martin, Sean Marion, Stoudemire, Kendrick Perkins off our bench, Mike Bibby, Eddie House, Kyle Korver, and Boris Diaw. We're not going to give Jose Calderon any minutes just because Mike Bibby is already here, and we'll just give the rest of the minutes to Kyle Korver. I do want to develop him because if we could get him to be like an 80+ sharpshooter, we're absolutely chilling with that. I don't know if that was the best moves we could have done. We're 13 and 18, so we're -5 wins to being 500. Hopefully at the trade deadline, it kind of balances out. So we're sitting at a 22 and 22 record. We managed to close the gap a little bit. We are the 7th seed. My God, the West is stacked. Now, I'm pretty sure record goes by division. Yeah, it's definitely division because the Houston Rockets are 33 and 14 while the Lakers are 27 and 14. So 1000% by division. At least we're in the playoff race so far. Our offense is number 3 and our defense is what seems to be the issue right here right now. We are one of the worst defenses in the league, so we kind of got to find an issue or a solution. Sorry, we got to find a solution to fix this ASAP. We'll do Boris Diaw, Jose Calderon, and we can't do any first round picks. That sucks. So we'll just do both of them and hopefully get like one more better bench piece, preferably a big man of some sort. Chris Kaman, yes, he is averaging 11 points, 8 rebounds, 1.5 assists, almost 2 blocks. That's all we really care about, just the defense. And then unfortunately, we're going to reduce Kyle Korver's minutes to 10, and we'll give Chris Kaman 21. He'll be our 7th man. Okay, team's looking better. I'm happy with this team. If we don't win the championship in the first year, I am okay with that. We're going to do multiple years with this team. This team is an amazing team. Obviously, the goal is to win a championship. Just I don't feel pressure to win in our first year, even though our team is good. End of the season, Shaquille O'Neal is your MVP. Elton Brand, Rookie of the Year. Manu, 6th man. Shaq again, DPOY. Tyson Chandler, MIP. Greg Popovich, 70 and 12, Coach of the Year. And Cole Towns, Executive of the Year, 63 and 19. Amari Stoudemire makes All-NBA 2nd, and Steve Nash makes All-NBA 3rd. Stoudemire also makes All-Defensive 2nd, which is good. We climbed up to the 5th seed, so our team definitely got better. We're going versus the Houston Rockets in the first round. We finished with a 50 and 32 record. So from 22 to 22, we went 28 and 10. And the last, I can't do the math, man. 28 and 10. And the last 38 games, we went 28 and 10, which is nice. So definitely give me hope for next season. The Houston Rockets, though, on the other hand, they got Yao Ming, T-Mac, Juwan Howard, Rafir Alston, Mutombo, Derek Anderson, David Wesley. The team is real nice. Our offense remains at top. We're at number 2, and our defense, does it go up? Absolutely. We climbed up to the middle of the pack, so definitely the moves that we did helped us a lot. And last and not least, player stats, leading us in scoring, we had Stoudemire, followed by Steve Nash with almost a double, 0.1 away with assists, and then so on and so forth down the list. Game 1 versus the Rockets is an L. Game 2 versus the Rockets is an L. Game 3, can we retain home court? We do that. And do we tie it 2-2? No, we're down 3-1. Game 5, we lose in 5. I'm okay with that. I think we'll be good for next season. Next season, I'm expecting a little push. Maybe the conference finals or second round. We have Spurs Pistons in the finals, and we have the Spurs winning in 6, Tim Duncan Finals MVP. Historical changes with a bunch of team brandings and nothing else. Because we haven't been able to trade many picks, do we have any picks? No, we don't. Okay, I mean, at least not in the lottery. And then other than that, we have the 23rd overall pick, the 26th via the Lakers, and that's about it. And you know what? We're going to see... man, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to try trading our picks. So we're just going to... this sucks, but we're just going to try drafting. Thabo Cephalosha, welcome to the team. 3-and-D. We appreciate that. And with our other pick, can we just take best available again? Hilton Armstrong. Sure, yeah, welcome to the team. It just sucks that we can't trade our first round picks and the league crashes. We'll try again this season, and if we can, that's going to help us a lot with the rebuild. But if not, then I guess we're literally just stuck in this unlimited loop of just messering and just disasterness. Okay, so unfortunately enough, we can't really sign anyone in free agency. Number 1, the players that we can't afford, it's not even worth signing. And my God, player progression, our star players are regressing a lot. Steve Nash at a 97. Stoudemire for some reason is going down. Sean Sean Marion 2, Mike Bibby, and Kyle Korver's at 75 now. Chris Kaman is 79, Kendrick Perkins 80, and Kevin Martin 84. I still do think we can make this work. We can make this work. Obviously, the time frame isn't as big as what I would hope for it to be. For obvious reasons, Steve Nash is 32. He might retire sooner rather than later. So definitely, I say our time frame is about 3 years. If we don't win a championship in the next 3 seasons, I don't think we win a championship with Steve Nash. So rotation, starting lineup is the same. The bench is more or less the same. Mike Bibby, Chris Kaman, Kyle Korver, and now we have Hilton Armstrong. I still do think we need to trade for a better ninth man because I don't trust Hilton Armstrong get that many minutes. So maybe we just literally just flip these two guys. Thabo Cephalosha is a 75, and Muchi Morris also, or Norris also a 75. We're gonna save the league and then try and trade a first round pick because again, that would help us tremendously with this rebuild. So Thabo Cephalosha, we do Muchi Norris and a first round pick. I think it's working. I think it's just taking a very long time to load up. Yes, okay, we can trade our first round picks. Tony Allen, I kind of like Tony Allen for the team. Tony Allen, welcome to the team. Thank you very much for that trade. And now our ninth man is, oh, okay, wait, that was not, he was our eighth man, so we still need a ninth man. We're gonna trade for this guy here, Dan Dicau. Ball knowledge is not going crazy right now because I have no idea who this guy is, but he had a really good season. 12 points, 7 assists, efficiency all right, but just a backup playmaker. Honestly, I'm okay with that. And now with that trade, we could low-key make Mike Bibby or this guy here. No, yeah, definitely Mike Bibby into a shooting guard, goes down one spot, and then Tony Allen to a small forward. So now starting lineup, we have a backup for every position. Kyle Korver's still not getting any minutes, so do want to make it a 10-man rotation now, and we'll give Kyle Korver 10 minutes off our bench. I'm good with this. And low-key, this guy here, we don't need him that much, so we'll just give the minutes here to Kyle Korver. He'll be our 8th man. And you know what, low-key here, just get 10 minutes. We just need you to make some good passes, good plays, and then Tony Allen can get 14. Chris Kaman could get a little more. He can get 20 minutes. I think we're good with this team here. Hopefully, we still keep that momentum from the second half of the other season, and we carry on to this season, and we just fly through the regular season and become the #1 seed and have the easy path to the conference finals. Much better record, 34-11. This is what we're talking about. We are the second best record or second best team. I'm so happy they changed it because the division thing is all messed up. Record-wise, though, we have the 3rd best record. See, now this is what's important. The 3rd best record in the entire league. Miami Heat, obviously with what, Dwayne Wade, Jason Williams, D Wade, James Posey, Antoine Walker, Shaq. So yeah, obviously that team's gonna be good. Houston Rockets, the team that beat us. The team is also very nice. And then obviously us, the 3rd seed, which is good. Our offense is number 3, and our defense again seems to be the issue here. We're barely top 10 though, so I mean, I guess that's good. Top 10 in both is definitely what you want going for a championship. But I'm trying to think to myself, how do we improve our defense? Gotta take a look at who's selling. We have KG, definitely not going to be able to trade for him. He's a 99 overall, for crying out loud, without giving up at least one of our key assets. Big Z, perhaps, maybe trade for Big Z. I feel like the defense isn't that good because we don't have a decent center. The Chicago Bulls with Tyson Chandler, I think that might be the player we go for. Tyson Chandler's only making 9 mil, 4-star value. We can make this work 100%. We give you Mike Bibby. This match is contractually already. We throw in this Suns pick over here unprotected. Do we have a deal? No deal. We throw in another first round pick. Do we have a deal? No deal. Another, no, not a second round pick. Do we have any other first round picks? We have 2 more. A 3rd first round pick. Boom. Tyson Chandler, welcome to the team. Okay, good. I wasn't that worried about losing Mike Bibby because we have this guy here, Dan Dicau, who can just play make for us, and he's been shooting it really good, so I'm not really worried about that. Now we have Kendrick Perkins, Dan Dicau, Chris Kaman, who we have to trade on one of the big men, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna have to be Kendrick Perkins because Chris Kaman, I feel like he's been low-key averaging about the same amount of points and rebounds and like way less minutes too, and about 10 less minutes, so definitely that. Tony Allen's also playing really bad, so Kendrick Perkins and Tony Allen, we're packing you guys up together. You guys can find another home. With our last pick, 2008, we're gonna do this trade here. J.R. Smith, young, athletic guard, could score, could shoot, and then Kirk Snyder, yeah, we're probably gonna flip him too, but I'm happy with this trade. I would like to try and get a backup power forward. If we can't, no biggie. Either that or just like a better bench asset. I have Dante Jones, maybe. He's kind of playing good, decent efficiency too. I don't know who this guy is, Mark Matson, but he's averaging 9 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, gets stretched the floor in 25 minutes. Welcome to the team. So now, after those moves, Steve Nash, Kevin Martin, Sean Marion, Stoudemire, Tyson Chandler, and then our bench, we have Dan, Mark Matson. Okay, I was like, who the heck is this? It's the guy who literally just traded for Chris Kaman, J.R. Smith, and Kyle Korver. I'm happy with this team. I think we're good. We're good to go win a championship, maybe 2. Who knows? We're able to extend Amari Stoudemire again. He wants 11 mil. Yep, throw that offer. And that's it. That's all. Okay, that's all I really cared about anyways. Just keeping the core together. Keep the core alive. End of the season, Tim Duncan MVP, Aldridge Rookie of the Year, Jared Jack 6-man, Shaq DPOI, Ronald Dupree MIP, Mike D'Antoni, Coach of the Year, 67 and 15, 7 seconds or less, baby. And Cole Towns, Executive of the Year, 64 and 18. MLB second, Steve Nash. We got the man, the myth, the legend, 20.5 points, 10.5 rebounds, 2 steals, good efficiency. The three-pointer a little iffy. I feel like they're not giving him the three-pointer shot he deserves because his entire life, yeah, I'm pretty sure he shot damn near 40%. And then MLB third, Amari Stoudemire, 19.6, 12.5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, almost 2.5 blocks. Efficiency's nice. And all defensive second, also Stoudemire. We are the number 1 seed going versus possibly the We Believe Warriors. Jason Richardson, Baron Davis, Monte Ellis, Mike Dunleavy, Mikael Petrus. Better than this team. We're better than this team. Our offense was number 1, and our defense, does it climb up? Number 10, top 10 in both, and number 1 obviously offensively. Player stats real quick. We did see Stoudemire, Steve Nash, but in case you're wondering about Tyson Chandler, 19.5 points. Wow. Actually, one thing I do want to look at is because we made all these trades towards the end of the season, the last 30 games, I feel like it's a better sample size of our defense, and we were middle of the pack, so I guess we got worse. I don't know. Game 1's a dub, game 2 is a dub, game 3 is a dub, and game 4 is a dub. We advanced to the second round for the first time in 3 years, going versus the Rockets. Rematch over here. Game 1 is a dub, game 2 is an L, game 3 we steal home court, game 4 up 3-1. And do we advance to the conference finals? No. Up 3-2. Can we advance? Thank you very much. That's in 6, going versus the Denver Nuggets. They got Melo, Nene, Marcus Camby. So outside of Melo, really is just no one to really care. Yeah, Melo's averaging 33 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 60, 55, 94. Oh my god. Hopefully he meets his demise here and we could actually just advance to the finals. Game 1 is a dub, game 2 is a dub, game 3 is an L, game 4 we steal his home court and we advance to the finals, going versus the Miami Heat with D, Wade, and Shaq. This is not the team I wanted to see. Outside of them two, they have Jason Williams, Doral Wright, James Posey, Antoine Walker. I might be a little delusional here, but I do think we're better. Game 1 is a dub, game 2 is an L, game 4 we're down 2-1. Gotta simcast this. We can't go down 3-1. We cannot afford to go down 3-1. Win this in their home court and then go back home in Phoenix to steal or to just advance 3-2. It doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. We're going to go down 3-1, are we? 7-point game, 2:45 to go. We're losing this one. Only down 6 here. Down 5. We're down 4 with 46 seconds to go. All I'm saying is we're making a comeback. We're jumping into this game. We got to see this happen. We do have possession of the ball. Down 4 points. All I'm saying is this is enough for 2 shots over here. Enough for 2 shots. We call it timeout. I guess we want to change up the rotation or whatnot. Their starting lineup. So we didn't really change much. We have Sean Merritt at the left wing. He's going to drive in. Horrible take. And yeah, what was that? They're just going to hold for the ball. We have to foul here or get a stop. Shaq with the ball. Good hack of Shaq right there. That is awesome. They fumbled, giving the ball to Shaq. First free throw was up, and he makes it. No, he makes the first free throw. If he makes both of these, we have to search up the stats on how many times he's made both free throws. He swishes the second one. What is this? No, we're searching this up right now. I don't even care. We're searching this up right now. How many times has Shaq made both free throws? So, according to Google, Shaquille O'Neal made both of his free throws in a game 38 times, achieving a 100% free throw percentage in those instances. There was one game, for example, he made 13 out of 13 free throws in a game against the Nuggets of April 17, 2001. So there's only 38 times. I guess it's the 39th time that he's made both free throws. What the heck? This is, damn, I guess he really wants to win that chip again. Unless we go for a quick 3, I think we're going down 3-1. I really do. We have Sean Marion, right corner. He doesn't even take it. Drives in. Gets fouled. It's done. I really do think it's done. I do want to see if Steve Nash fouled out because he's not on the court. He did foul out. Okay, so I feel like if he didn't foul out, we might have won this game. Only played 22 minutes. Eesh, that is not good. Simcast the rest of it. We managed to make it a 4-point game, but other than that, we're still down 3-1 in the finals. Game 6 at home. Honestly, we're still looking good here. We win this. All we have to do is take one more away and then go back home for a game 7. It's going back and forth again. Are we gonna yeah, we're pulling through in the 4th quarter. We are pulling through in the 4th quarter. Monstrous game here. Stoudemire 29 and 11. Steve Nash 20 and 13. All we need is to take one at their home court. Steal a home court game from them, and then we're going back home for a game. This is a blowout too. This is a legit blowout too. We're forcing a game 7. Steve Nash 25, 7 and 17. We like to see that. Now game 7. Please do not make this 3-1 comeback just to lose. It's not looking good. The fact that it's this close, I don't like it. We need this team to tee up. It's a tied game, 131. We got to jump in. This is game 7, guys. We got to jump in. Man, it's on so many instances do I just want to jump in and play, but I don't feel confident in my 2K skills anymore. Back then, yeah, I could have won this game for us 100%. But right now, I'm not sure. We do have Steve Nash in the game. How does he not lose the ball? I don't know. Lays it in, contested, just soars through it. He's hyped as hell. He's super hyped. D-Wade with the ball. We're up 2 points. A minute 16 to go. Oh, easy. This is just abuse. He misses it. Stoudemire with the rebound. Steve Nash bringing it up. This is huge. This is huge. DeCao, he's gonna drive in. Reverse leg. Yeah. He's too. How tall is this guy? Why is he taking it to the rack? Dan DeCao, he is 6 foot. 6 foot. And he's taking it up against 6'6" people. D-Wade, you have to abuse him here. Yeah, that's just free layups for D-Wade. You're being guarded by someone who's like 6 inches shorter than you. This is where legends are made. Steve Nash driving in. He bodies him. Oh my god, he bodied him. Up 2. He called timeout. 52 seconds to go. Steve Nash, you're the clutch man right now. Again, D with the ball, 50 seconds, spin moves, drives in. They changed the matchup. He still makes it regardless of who's guarding him. Steve Nash bringing it up. Tied game, spin move like Dwayne Wade. Snatch back, spin move again, lays it in. He scored the last 6 points at the rack for the Phoenix Suns. He wants this championship more than anyone right now. D-Wade sizing up top of the key. 30 seconds to go. We do have the last shot. He takes a 3-pointer, misses it. Stoudemire with the rebound. Back to Steve Nash, Mr. 99. Mr. 99 is not missing this. Steve Nash, first free throw is up, and it is good. Up 3 points. There's about a 1.5 different shot clock and game clock. I don't know if the Heat have any timeout to use. Steve Nash, second free throw is up, and it is good. 8 points, and like the last minute and a half, Steve Nash has absolutely teed up right now. And they do have a timeout. They decide to use it. Up 4, 25 seconds to go. D-Wade with the ball. He has to pull up for a quick 3 here. He really needs a 3. Sizing up again. He's just dribbling the clock out. You guys do not have time to lose here. Fadeaway 3. Right wing. He makes it. Makes it. They give the ball to Steve Nash again. He's going to score 10 points, isn't he? 10 points in the last minute of the game. This is for 30 piece right here. First free throw was up and good. Second free throw, absolutely have to hit this. Second free throw is up and it is good. 126 to 123. Miami Heat have no timeout. 12 seconds to go. Williams with the ball to Posey. Posey to Walker. Walker left deep 3, misses it. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Nash with the ball. It's over, guys. They foul Steve Nash. He's gonna make both of these. They have no shot of winning, and we're gonna stay. We're gonna stay to watch these guys hold Larry O'Brien, man. 2 seconds to go. Steve Nash with 32 points, 12 points in about the last minute of the game. Is insane. Celebration. Look at this. Oh yeah, this slow-mo kills me, man. Every time I see the slow-mo, it is so bad. This is... Look at JR. What is he doing? What is JR doing? Let's go. MVP. MVP. Oh, yeah, they're chanting. I know they're chanting. 100%. And just like that, Phoenix Suns have won the championship. We'll do one more year. And if we win, we'll do another year to see if we could three-peat. As of now, we're going to see if we could repeat with this team. It's looking good. This is a great team. Can't complain. No complaints. Steve Nash regressed to 94. Not too bothered by that. Stoudemire and Sean Marion still 94, 95 plus. Tyson Chandler progressing. Kevin Martin's progressing. Team's still good. Team is still good. I'm ready for this. We'll just literally no trades needed unless obviously we're bad. We're 37-7. I don't think we need to say more. We are number 1 out west and number 1 in the entire league. Our offense is number 1 by about 7-8 points, and our defense is number 8, number 7, number 9, one of those 3 numbers. We're just gonna go straight to the end of the season and see if we can repeat with this team. This team honestly is a masterpiece to me. End season results: Dwayne Wade MVP, KD Rookie of the Year, OG Peterson 6th man, Dwight Howard DPOY, OG Peterson MIP, Lenny Wilkins Coach of the Year 66 and 16, that is us, and Eric Buchanan Executive of the Year 65 and 17. NBA 2nd Steve Nash, and NBA 3rd Amari Stoudemire, and also defensive 2nd. We finished as a number 1 seed going versus the Seattle Supersonics in the first round. They got Ray Allen, Rashard Lewis, Nick Collison. Yeah, miles better than that team. Compared to every team, we were 1 win better than the second best team in the Miami Heat record-wise. Offensively, number 1, and defensively, we're basically top 10 in both. For some reason, I don't feel as confident as I did last season that we won the championship, but leading us in scoring, we had Steve Nash with 22.3, Stoudemire 20.5, Tyson Chandler 17, Sean Marion 15, JR off our bench 12.5 points. Amazing numbers. This is why we got him. Kevin Martin. We have, I'm just going to call him Dan Dick. Chris Kaman, Mark Matson, and Cal Corver, who's just here for the hell of it. Why not? Game 1 versus versus the Supersonics is a dub. Game 2 is a dub. Game 3 is a dub. And are we going to sweep them? Yes, we sweep them in the second round going versus the Lakers. The Lakers have Kobe, Andrew Bynum, Lamar Odom. Other than Kobe, there's no team to fear. Game 1 is a dub. Game 2 is a dub. Game 3 is an L. Game 4 up 3-1, and we advance N5 going versus the Spurs. This team could definitely do it to us. They could definitely do it to us. Spurs with a prime Tim Duncan, Manu's a 98, Tony Parker 97, Zaza. So outside of these three guys, again, the team's all right. Tony Parker and Manu are 98 and 97 overall. I think that is really high. Anyways, game 1 is a dub. Game 2 is an L. Game 3 is a dub. Game 4 tie 2-2. Game 5 we take a 3-2 lead and we advance to the finals going versus the Detroit Pistons this time. The Pistons with Chauncey Billups, Rasheed Wallace, Rip Hamilton, Ben Wallace, Tayshaun Prince. Other than those guys, the bench sucks. Game 1 is an L. Game 2 is an L. Game 3 we're down 3-0. Reverse 3-0 them. Reverse 3-0 them. Reverse 3-0 them. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was just memeing. I for sure thought we were going to get swept. And we reversed 3-0 them. Steve Nash, Finals MVP, 27-11. Amazing efficiency. We're going to see if we could 3-peat with this team. If we don't, this team is already great. Who cares? All three of our players agreed to re-sign with us. Sean Marion, Kevin Martin, and Dan Dick. Awesome. I mean, can you really complain? You win 2 championships. You're going for a 3-peat. Obviously, you want to re-sign. Player progression. Steve Nash, 92. Still a viable player. Still a great point guard. Tyson Chandler goes down a little bit. Team's still the same. We're down to running back one more season. Again, if we're bad at the trade deadline, we'll make some moves, but personally, I don't see it happening. Trade deadline 34-11. Don't think we need to do much here. Oh, the Spurs are kind of good, but we're the 3rd best team record wise. So I mean, even at that, we just go to the end of the season and we kind of just carry through with it. And if we don't win, at least we have 2 under our belts. You know, a 3-1 comeback and a 3-0 comeback. That's like the 2 best things you could do in the NBA Finals. D-Wade MVP, Derrick Rose Rookie of the Year, Jared Wallace 6th man, LeBron DPOY, Gerald Green MIP, Lenny Wilkins 62-20 Coach of the Year, and Eric Buchanan Executive of the Year 61-21. Only 2nd, Steve Nash once again. Amari Stoudemire only 3rd, and All Defensive 2nd. Nope, nobody did. Oh, Stoudemire 1st. He climbs up. We're the 1st seed going versus the We Believe Warriors once again. Actually, before we check their team out, let's check our team out. Best team record wise in the entire league. Offensively number 1. And defensively, not that middle of the pack about. We'll say middle of the pack. And then player stats, leading us in scoring, we had Steve Nash 22.3, Stoudemire, Tyson Chandler, J.R. Smith with 15. You guys see the team. This is amazing. We'll just simulate the round. Honestly, simulate the round. We advance in 4 going versus the Lakers, where we will take it game by game because it is Kobe. We lose game 1. We're up. We're not up. We're up 2-1 now. And tie 2-2. Game 5, we're up 3-2. And we advance to the conference finals once again going versus the Spurs. Game 1 is a dub. Game 2 is a dub. Game 3 is an L. Game 4. Tie 2-2. Game 5 important. We lose. Can we bring it back? It's game 7. Game 7. Can we win and go to the finals for the 3rd year in a row? It's a close game. We pulled through in that second quarter right there. 27-18. We're going back to the finals, baby. Back to the finals. They actually brought it back. Stoudemire 26-10. Tyson Chandler 23-13. Going versus the Orlando Magic, who I would assume have Dwight Howard. Yeah, Dwight Howard, Hito Turkoglu, Steve Francis, and this is what Troy Murphy. Game 1 is a dub. Game 2 is a dub. Game 3. Game 4. We're up 3-1 in game 5. Again, there we guys go. I lost my English like the last 30 seconds of this video, but Amari Stoudemire Finals MVP. We 3-peated. If you have any throwback teams you'd like to see be rebuilt, comment them down below in the comment section. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Any support is appreciated. Deuces Maluses.